If you've been following the news, you know 2022, the economy was hit pretty hard. There was a lot of things, a lot of factors that went into a downturn in some of the financial and stock markets. We got wars going on, and there's ultimately speculation on what the housing market is doing. So if we're being quite honest with each other, I think 2022 was kind of a dumpster fire in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. But in this video, I'm going to share with you how we got here in this housing market, where we're at today, and then where we ultimately think it's going in 2023. So if you're somebody that's looking to buy a home here in Metro Detroit or anywhere in Michigan, you might want to stay around to the end because I'm going over some future predictions based on the data that we're seeing already starting in 2023 and how that might be beneficial for you or deter you from buying a home. So stick around to the end because we're getting after it right now. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Eric Meldrum here, your Michigan real estate agent. I've lived in Michigan my whole entire life. I grew up in Metro Detroit. I know a thing or two about it. So in this video, I'm covering what's going on in the housing market, where we've been for the last 2 years, how we got to this point, what's happening today, and then where we ultimately think this real estate market is going here in 2023. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. We love hanging out with you. I make videos about all things Metro Detroit. We talk about the real estate, the lifestyle, and pretty much anything in between. So if this information is helpful for you, then go ahead and subscribe and tap that little bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video and to learn about the current market here. And by the way, if you're moving here in 1 month or 1 year from now, you got to get a hold of us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All my contact information is down below. It's super easy to get a hold of us, and we want to be the best resource for you when making that move here to Michigan. All right, so this video is all about the future predictions of the real estate market here in Metro Detroit. So if you're watching this video, you might have landed here because you're thinking about making a move to Michigan and you had some questions. Is the housing market good? Is this the right time to buy? And where should I think about moving to when coming to Michigan? So we cover a lot of those things in a lot of the other videos. This video is going to be all about what the housing market is doing. So if you're somebody that's thinking about moving to Metro Detroit in 1 to 3 to 6 months or maybe even a year, then you might want to pay attention to this because a lot of things are changing rapidly here in the housing market. They've changed rapidly over the last 2 years, and this continues to be the norm as we're kind of evolving with the market, we're evolving with the economy, and quite frankly, we're dealing with a lot of high emotions from buyers and sellers that are trying to make sense of this market. So a lot of things that we would normally see on paper that would tell us that things are going this way or down, they're either staying steady or they're going in the opposite direction of where a lot of people thought they would be going. All right, so let's talk about how we got here. Over the past 2 years, I just want to start by saying what we've seen from 2020, 2021, and earlier part of 2022, because that was not normal. That was an anomaly. That real estate market is something that nobody's ever seen before. Low interest rates, high demand, low inventory caused a feeding frenzy for homes. Even homes that might have went for lower than they listed, these homes were selling $20,000, $30,000 over what they wanted. So for these reasons, everybody was selling, and there was a lot of FOMO. Like I remember in 2020 when these multiple offers started occurring, everybody said, oh, I don't want to buy at the height of the market, and then it kept going up 2021. So all those people started going, well, I guess we're not at the height of the market. What's the next phase? And I don't want to miss out, so I'm just going to pull the trigger. All right, and that kept happening and happening. Everyone thought it was going to get leveled off, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. So everybody and their brother was buying homes. Now that's come to a screeching halt, right? Interest rates have gone up, and we're in the market that we're at today. But I just want to go back because the last 2 years, this has been something that we all look at as the most recent events in real estate. So everything we're talking about today is compared to the last 2 years. Well, it's really hard to do that comparison when you have such a freak incident in the housing market over 2021 and 2022 to now set the baseline for where we're at today. So if we were to kind of fast forward through that particular time frame and just looked at an average appreciation of homes, we would probably see somewhere around a nice 5 to 7 to 8%, maybe even 10% in some of the markets. what we've seen over the last 2 years, we've seen double-digit appreciation, to the tune of 12 to 15% in some markets, all the way up to 20 in some markets that are really hot. So that's abnormal. But if we were to just take that and fast forward it to today and say, well, in a normal market, we probably would have seen 15% growth year over year. Okay, and we bring that down, bring the prices down. Everybody who's gained appreciation over the past 2 years, are they really losing anything? I don't think so. I mean, my home went up quite drastically over the past 2 years. Even if it comes down slightly right now, I'm still positive on the appreciation. So I can't be mad about that. And that's what I think a lot of folks are missing with these home values, is that we are going to see a correction. We're going to see some sort of correction in the market. It's already happening. But that brings us to today. So what's happening in the market today? Well, everybody's frankly really tired of those multiple offer situations, the high interest rates, and those started going by the wayside. So what happened is a lot of buyers literally just sat on the sideline. They said, nope, I'm not going to play this game. I'm done. We saw a mass exodus of buyers because of affordability from the interest rate, affordability from the housing prices. So those two combined just got to this point where it's like, okay, can we sustain this much longer? And the answer is no. It's very apparent that we can't sustain a high interest rate and those mortgage payments for first-time home buyers that are coming in. So they're sitting on the sideline. The people that are still moving are the people that have equity in their homes. They're selling a home, buying a new one, relocating for a job, got divorced, death, right? All those things are going to be consistent regardless of where the housing market is. But what we're seeing today, coming into 2023, and this is really interesting, so I'm sharing this with you guys real time, because coming out of November, December, we started seeing that decline, okay? Home values were not decreasing, they're just leveling off, staying consistent. But now we're starting to see in the new year, buyers come back to the market in massive waves. So as of this video, I'm shooting this mid-January. The last 3 weeks, we've been writing offers for a lot of our clients who are moving here to Michigan from out of state. And something I didn't think was going to happen, which proved me wrong, we started getting into multiple offer situations. And I'm not talking about 1 or 2 offers, I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 offers. So we're starting to see an early mid-spring rush. I shouldn't say mid-spring, but we're starting to see an early spring rush, even in January. So as people are coming into the new year, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we don't know where the market's going to go. We'll touch on that in a minute. But right now, what people are seeing is a little relief on the interest rate and saying, hey, even if this thing does start going back up, I'm comfortable right here. But even if it does go down, well, I can always refinance. Okay, and that's something I would encourage you to do if you're looking at buying now. Just keep an eye out for the rates. As over the next year, that's just financially responsible anyways. I would encourage anybody to look year over year, see if there's an opportunity for you to refinance your mortgage, lower your payment, and maybe take some cash out, do some investments with it, buy some more real estate right here in Metro Detroit. You can do a lot of things with it, but just take a look at that. So as it stands today, multiple offers are occurring. We're starting to heat up in the market here, and values have not gone down. So I wanted to share, as of today, the housing market across the US, the median sales price is $388,000. Okay, that's up 1.3% year over year. Now, the number of homes sold is down. So that is down 36% year over year. So big drop from a national perspective. So zooming in here locally, in the Ann Arbor area, the median sales price is $400,000. That's up 5.3% from year over year. So from 2021 to 2022, the increase in purchase price and median sales has gone up 5%. Okay, that's great in terms of home values. We were starting to think that it was going to start going down. We haven't seen that trend hit us yet. The number of homes sold in Ann Arbor, down 38%. And I got some other cities here that I just wanted to triangulate. Like we got the Ann Arbor area, just to the east is Canton. Okay, so $349,000 is the median sales price. That's up 4.5% year over year. But number of homes sold is down 37% year over year. Okay, so same trend. We're starting to see the sales price go up, number of homes sold is going down. And then the last market I have here is Royal Oak, Michigan, right in the heart of Metro Detroit, one of the most popular areas. Median sales price, $297,000. That's up 2.6% from last year. And then number of homes sold is down 46%. 46% down. So again, these trends, the prices are going up, the volume's just going down. So where we're at today is low supply, but we're starting to see more demand come out of the woodworks. And I think we're going to see a lot more buyers start to get a little bit anxious. Okay, we've been in this high interest rate for 3 to 6 months, and it takes about 3 to 6 months, in my opinion, for us to justify a new normal. So I think we're coming into the new normal market, and supply is low, buyer demand is coming out. All right, so where do we think this market is heading in 2023? As we come into the new year, there's so many different things going on. We talked about what the current market's doing today, and I think these are signs that the market is going to continue to heat up in 2023. Now, do I think these offers, multiple offers, and home values are going to keep rising the way they did last year? Absolutely not. I think we're in a more normal market, but I do think this early half of the year, we're going to continue to see low inventory. We're going to continue to see a lot of buyers fighting for the same houses. And until the inventory can start replenishing itself and sellers raise their hand to say, okay, I think I have the solution. I can sell my house, buy a new one. We're going to continue to see some compression on the supply side. But I think it's going to get a little bit better once everybody starts realizing homes are selling, and there's a little bit of that FOMO going on where homes are selling above asking price, just slight over asking price. Then a lot more sellers are going to be more encouraged to go out and list their home because they're going to feel more encouraged to buy their next one on the other side of this. So if you do have questions about buying a home and selling at the same time, that's something we specialize in. I'd be happy to sit down with you and talk about all the various ways. We bring on our lending partner, we sit down and we literally map out, what does our finances look like? What do you guys do from a contingency perspective? How do we position you to win in this market? So that's where I think this market's heading in 2023. I think we're going to see prices stay the same. I think we're also going to see interest rates let up a little bit, and buyers are going to start coming out and scooping up properties. So if this information was helpful for you guys, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. Make sure you subscribe and tap that bell so you're notified every time we come out with a new video. And remember, we want to be the best resource for you in making your move to Michigan. So go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Be happy to help you make a smooth move wherever you're going here in Michigan. And if we don't service that area, we will get you in touch with the top producing agent that we know in that area. So until next time, go check out these other videos right here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.